Good day to all. I am Mala Acharya. We will start with Chapter 5 Elements of Communication Part 4. Today we will learn about informal communication. As I had told you in previous videos that this chapter will give you a brief idea about communication skill in our professional life. So before getting into your professional life, you can have a very good idea from this chapter in what way you can improve and develop your communicative skill. So here is the definition of informal communication. The automatic flow of information which develops from the friendly conversations shared by the employees in their leisure time is called informal communication. So in our professional life, we have our tea break, lunch time and coffee breaks. So during that time, there is a friendly conversation between the colleagues, that is the staff and the employees. So all those communication doesn't obey to any kind of rules and regulation. There is a free flow of conversation between the employees. Therefore, it is called informal communication. It is of only one type, that is grapevine communication. Here is a definition of grapevine communication. The communication which transmits official information through unofficial and informal way is called grapevine communication. So as we all know, grapevine communication is also a kind of informal communication. So when there is any kind of personal talks among the employees, among the staff, sometimes the communication moves in towards the direction of official conversations. There is a lot many discussions on official work. There may be some negativity or criticism comments on the official works. That is what is called grapevine communication, as that kind of free flow of communication results in an unpleasant situation in the professional life. So this note will give you a complete idea about the grapevine communication. Grapevine is an informal communication, unorganized and unofficial channel of communication in an organization. So the name itself suggests grapevine. Grape, we know, grape, here are the grapes and the vine. The vine, it spreads with the support. So the same way the conversation, the free frank conversation of the employees, it's just spreads like the climber. Wherever it gets the support, it spreads. Therefore, that is named as grapevine communication. The grapevine communication may start from a point and it may spread to any direction, depending upon the style of conversation, topic of conversation among the employees. So when the formal channel fail or do not work properly, or some oversmart people spread rumors, false and irresponsible statement or half-truths in all directions, that there arouses the grapevine communication. It is called the communication on the grapevine channel. Just see this picture. Here one person listens to a single rumor and slowly it spreads to 2, 3, then the number increases. So the rumor spreads like the forest fire to inside the organization, which results in an unpleasant situation. Grapevine communication, information spreads very fast in all directions as this vine of grapes spreads. Just like the vine of the grapes spreads in its own way wherever it gets the support, in the same way the communication or the talks, the free and frank talks, the comments, it spreads like the vine of grapes. Grapevine means a source of secret information. All kinds of secret information, it may lead to some kind of rumor and it may create a lot many chaos situation in the organization. So wherever we heard about the strike in any industry or factory, all those are the resultant of this kind of grapevine informal communication. Any chaos and confusing situation, whenever it arises inside the organization, that is the only resultant of this kind of informal communications. It has been defined as unorganized and unofficial because it doesn't obey any kind of rules and regulation. There is spontaneous conversation, interaction on a particular topic among the colleagues, which spreads like the wine of the grapes. So we can conclude that grapevine communication is an informal network. Ordinarily, it's called backstabbing or backbiting. So what is the meaning of this? Backstabber means any person who behaves as a friend in public, that is in front of you, he behaves like a friend, but behind you criticizes. So a person may be very much obedient to the management, but at the back of the management, outside the office hours, he may be giving very negative opinion about the organization to create some kind of unpleasant situation within the organization. So it's always better to avoid such informal talks in our professional life. If we want to have a successful life, if we want to grow in our professional life, we need to stay away from this kind of grapevine informal communications. So this picture will give you a clear idea. So here is the tea time or the lunch time of the staff and the employees. So everyone is indulged in their own way, having an interaction on any topic of their choice. So here, if a person spreads the rumor, it moves to 3 persons, then it spreads to more than 3 persons, 5 persons, then it may move to 15, then it may move to 50, then 100, and the number increases. So grapevine communication is an informal interpersonal channel of information not officially sanctioned by the organization. So as it is not officially sanctioned by any organization, it is always named as informal network, and the resultant of any informal network leads to chaos and confusion, some kind of strike in the organization. Now let us come to the merits of grapevine communication. The employees share their feeling with each other, which creates a strong bond, and also there is good exchange of ideas among them. So grapevine communication, as there is friendly talk among all the employees, it creates a strong bond among them, and there is good exchange of ideas. They also give very good fantastic ideas on any assignment. This communication helps employees to relieve themselves from stress, confusions, and frustrations, if any, in discharge of duty in workplace. So this kind of grapevine communication, if somebody is not feeling well or somebody is having stress due to some kind of assignment about which he doesn't have any idea, then his colleagues may help them, may give them a good guideline by the help of which any employee can complete his assignment in his workplace. Number 3, it also helps in speedy spread of information within organization, which fastens the work process in time of need. So sometimes when there is in time of need, that means in any kind of urgency or emergency, the grapevine communications spreads any emergency information in a better way, more speedily. So either if there is a fire, any short circuit within the industry or the factory, then the life of the laborers are saved due to the first flow of information among the employees. And or if there is some project, some kind of production going on about a particular article of a particular product, then within limited time they can also finish up the production within the given time. So grapevine works very nicely if it is taken in a positive way for the betterment of the organization. Demerits of grapevine communication. Most danger about this communication is that insincere employees use it as a weapon to climb the ladder of success by acting as a backstabber. So some kind of insincere employees are also there, negative people are also there, who misuse the friendly talk among the colleagues, and they act negatively, thinking of their own benefit. Number two, employees use this communication to color messages in an unofficial way to create confusion among all. Color messages means spread of rumor. Grapevine communication is very dangerous in spreading the rumor. So any negative mentality on the part of an employee may result in spreading rumor with the help of grapevine communication. This communication is also used by seniors to collect information about the views of subordinates, which may be true or fake. So basically, grapevine communication works well to collect information about the environmental condition of the surrounding of the organization. But sometimes it may be the information given by any senior that may also be a fake. If it is positive, then it is an asset for the company. The management is able to have control over it. But if the information is given in a negative way or only fake news are given to the authority, then it acts very dangerously and creates unpleasant situation within the organization.